I said I'd wear a gold suit. There we go. With 5 games to go, Regen Rovers are 3 points above the relegation zone. Today is the day you'll find out if we can survive in the 7th tier of English football. Welcome to episode 8 of Regen Rovers, the last episode of my first season in charge of this glorious club. We will discover our fate. Will we survive in the 7th tier of English football, or will we go down to the 8th tier? You'll find out at the end of this mega episode. 5 games for you. Please send me good vibes. We need all the help we can get. Regardless of whether we survive or get relegated, I'm going to be manager next year because I've been given an extra year on my contract. I've impressed Jack Young enough. We head into the final 5 games of the season with 5 new players. In addition to all the youth intake players that we had come into the team, I have signed some players on a free that were released by other teams. First of all, we've got Chukwu Agu. He's got 14 on finishing. Gonna give him a chance in the under-23s to start with to try and get some goals. He's already got 1. He's come from Portsmouth, who didn't want to sign him up. Half Nigerian he is. We've got a Tunisian in the team, Mohamed Asayou. Probably murdered that pronunciation. Central midfielder, once again giving him the opportunity in the under-23s to impress me before putting him in the first team. But David Okoro, a goalkeeper, goes straight into the first team. He's already played a few games for us, 2 league games for us. Trollope will not be pleased, but this chap, he is a really good goalkeeper. He's far superior to Trollope. Trollope has impressed me at times, but he has had a couple clangers. So I'm looking forward to David Okoro impressing in the team. He is also he was born in Nigeria before moving to England. Kyle Collier, a left back, has come from Bournemouth. So a Premier League team decided not to sign this guy, but he is our best left back by a long way. Finally, we have a replacement for Tom Newell. And lastly, a Northern Irish striker, Patrick Malone. 10 on dribbling, 10 on finishing, 10 first touch, 10 composure. Really good for this level. Not the fastest guy in the world, but he's already banged in his first goal for the club. So how have we got on in our recent games? It's not been good. We've lost all 4 games since the last episode, and that is why we are back in deep trouble. Fortunately, the other teams haven't done so well either. There's basically 3 of us in trouble. You can see we got off to it was an okay loss. I mean, you can't really say any loss is okay, but against a strong Beaconsfield team, they scored 3 times, we scored twice. They came out on top. Sean Walker with a goal, Ray Rigg with a goal, a rare goal for him. We then lost 1-0 against Merthyr. We lost 2-0 against Gosport. Those were both poor games. And then a pretty topsy-turvy game against Chesham, but they were far superior. But Patrick Malone scored his first goal for the club, and Fawkes managed to get his, I think, 21st goal of the season. Yep, 21st. He's looking for his 20th in the league, though. So it is basically between us, Kings Langley, and Met Police for that final relegation spot. Harrow have caught up, and Swindon Supermarine aren't completely out of it, so you never know. But we actually have Kings Langley today, and that is why I wanted to show this game. That's why I wanted to show 5 games rather than the 4 that I said I would originally show. They won the earlier fixture. We want revenge, and it is the biggest game of the lot. It's the most winnable game. Walton Casuals mid-table, hopefully not much to play for. Salisbury, top of the table, going to be really tough, even though we beat them earlier in the season. Basingstoke mid-table team, Hendon, should be safe. So maybe three teams that are sort of mid-table aren't playing for much. They might be the more winnable games than Kings Langley and Salisbury. But we have to win. We just have to win. This was our trip up to Kings Langley Football Club then today. The usual traffic on the Heathrow stretch of the M25. I hate it. Proper non-league football club as well. Look at that. Now this is the lineup. Classic 4-4-2. Okoro in goal. Trollope is now on the bench. Grigg, Kirkwood and Colburn. I have dropped Chef. He has been terrible, let's be honest. He's better off just following his career with the Chesil Rectory restaurant that he works at. Just go and cook, my friend, because you cannot play football. So I'm going with Kirkwood and Colburn. I've given Huxell, our 15-year-old defender, a go. Didn't really work out for him, unfortunately. Tried him in the cover duty. Just didn't work. Collier, our new left-back, is playing. I've brought Russell Higgs back into the team. Parsons hasn't really impressed me lately. Willie Young, I gave him a shot on the left. He didn't really impress me either, despite the fact his last name's Young. Walker in the middle. He had an absolutely atrocious game recently. I had like a 4.5, but he... In fact, was it the last game? Yeah, it was 4.4 and I subbed him off. But previous to that, he was fine. He got a 9, he got a goal and an assist a few games ago. Reaney alongside him. Matty Ratty, he plays on the wing on the right-hand side. Morgan Fawkes playing as the target man. And Malone, our new Northern Irish striker, as the poacher. Ray Riggs on the bench with 15-year-old Perry Miles back from his suspension. John Parsons, Richard Brown and Trollope. Let's do this. This is massive. Show me some love. Come on. I'm not sure we're going to have a Dr. Jones moment in this episode. There's potential for it. Hopefully it won't come down to that. I'm hoping we win this game and that will be enough. But, it's tight. It really is tight. I'm going to tell them to revenge. Revenge is sweet. Their top goal scorer, Howe. Looks quite good in sort of attributes that aren't particularly good for strikers, strangely enough. I think he's more of an attacking midfielder playing up front. I'm nervous. We've gone to Kings Langley and we're desperate for a win. Not much happening, but a corner to Kings Langley is the first highlight of the game. It's headed away by Matty Ratty, but here's Newell, a different Newell, not Tom Newell. That's crossed over to Clark, puts it into the box, knocked away by Colburn. Kirkwood clears, only temporarily. Different centre-back partnership. Will it work today? We shall find out. It's good closing down there, but they're still on the... I sense a goal because of how long the highlight is. This looks dangerous. Not Tom Newell. Gingerhead Newell to Wilmoth into the box. This is dangerous. Mohammed round the back. It's 1-0. That is a disastrous goal to concede. Robbing Grigg. It's over his head. What is he doing? He can't defend. Have a look at this. It's just lobbed over him. And Mohammed round the back pokes it past Okoro, who dives late. He's actually pulled off some remarkable saves, I must say. He is superior to Trollope, but he has conceded a goal already. I'm going to demand more. We need to. Half an hour in, we've not had a highlight. We've had 2 shots, apparently, 2 shots each. Here's Reaney into Walker. Finds the Northern Irish Patrick Malone. Is it Patrick Malone? I've forgotten his first name. It's locked long. Here's Russell Higgs on the left-hand side. Russell Higgs into... No, I can't find Fawkes. It's a poor ball from Russell Higgs. Dreadful. And now they're countering. Is it Paddy Muller? I've forgotten his name. Howe's round the back and it's well over the bar. It's Patrick Malone. I was right. But I suppose Paddy is also an alternative. That is a really poor first half. I don't know what has gone wrong. We've lost 4 games in a row. We just can't play football. Let's go for that again. I'm going to say to the attackers, calmly, there's a lot more to come from that's motivated Fawkes. Maybe we need to go a bit more direct. Not play out the defence. Just hit it over the top. Get Okoro to just knock it long. Maybe we'll distribute to the flanks. Let's try that and distribute quickly. Let's get the ball up the pitch. We need to attack. I've got it on attack. We've had it on attacking. Maybe I should have gone defensive for the last 4 games because we're stronger teams. But when we try to defend, we just collapse at the back. We collapsed at the back going attacking, but at least we scored a few goals. Here's Okoro. Left-footed. I didn't even know that. He's knocked it long. Looking for Fawkes, who wins the header. Here's Sean Walker. We need a top performance from him in the second half. Russell Higgs. Decent cross. Headed away. We made them panic a little bit, but... Oh, good Kirkwood in there, but no, they're coming again. Mohammed running at us. Looking for their strikers, but Colburn mops up and Okoro blasts it clear up the pitch. Looking for our wings, as I've told him to. That's blocked. It's knocked long again, and Kirkwood's been beaten to it. Here they come. This is going to be 2. Nope, it's fired wide. We're still 3 points above the relegation zone as it stands, even with this defeat, but... It's going to be a shootout between us and Met Police at this rate. We've on a corner. Russell Higgs into the box. Oh, penalty? No. What? Oh, Patrick Malone. What is up with new players getting sent off? This is disastrous, guys. Maybe some of you want it to go down to the wire so we can have a Dr. Jones moment. But this will be our 5th defeat in a row. I'm pushing Matty Ratty up. In fact, I'm going to bring John Parsons on for Higgs. We're pushing these guys up. We're going attacking. Rena will go back there. Oh, we've conceded a... Oh, what? What is going on? 2 red cards in a matter of seconds. Kirkwood sent off. This is a disaster. I'm going to bring Perry Miles. He's going to get sent off now, isn't he? I'm going to move him back to midfield. Ball-winning midfielder on support. I'm going to continue to attack, though. We've got to. It's a free kick in a dangerous position. What a save by Okoro. I said he could pull off cracking saves. We've had 2 shots in this game. I might just get my players to shoot on sight because we have to. Sean Walker can score a banger from time to time. He scored a couple this season. Here they come. They're going to be all over us. Maybe I should go cautious. This has got off to a dreadful start, hasn't it, guys, this episode? How are we going to turn this around now? Oh, it's 2. I'm going to bring Ray Rig on for him. He can play as a creative central midfielder, hopefully. Free kick. Banged back out wide. Here they come. Good. What is that? Perry Miles? No, he won the ball. He won the ball. Poor old Perry's been sent off at the age of 15. He's conceded a penalty now, and Okoro can't keep that out. It's 3-0. Oh, ref, he won the ball. Do we go back to basics for the last 4 games and just change the tactic again? Because we've lost 5 in a row after I thought I'd found something that worked. It just doesn't. And defensively, changing the centre-back partnership hasn't worked. Kirkwood's got sent off. Chef is going to come back in, I think. I'm aggressively going to say I'm not happy. It's fired them up. I do quite like these sorts of emails. Relegation scrap approaches final battle. Met Police have got Harrow in the next game. That is massive. Harrow could actually win it and start to cause problems for us. Here we go then. Walton Casuals away from home. 15th versus 19th. They're safe. Just roll over. Play in your flip-flops, please, Walton. Another trip up the M3 to London today then for our match against Walton Casuals. To a rather nice modern little stadium. Look at that. So I've changed things up for this game against Walton Casuals away from home. Ray Rig playing as the pressing forward alongside Fawkes. So I've gone with Reaney in the defensive midfield position. Mullen comes back into the team. Chef comes back into the team. Onto the bench comes Agu, our new striker. He scored a couple goals for the under-23s. Let's see if we can do it for the first team if he comes off the bench. With Ratty, Miles, Brown and Trollope on the bench as well. We need to improve. We need to improve. Still 3 points above that relegation zone, thanks to Met Police collapsing. But one of them, I mean, it might be a draw, I suppose, between Met Police and Harrow. But, it's not looking good. We have to get a win against Walton Casuals today. They're going with a classic 4-4-2. Just speaking to all of them. I've inspired them. Pray for me. Pray for Regen Rovers. Come on, please. It's been a right old struggle recently. At one point I thought it'd be relatively comfortable in this division, but it's not to be. And, a chance for Walton Casuals there. Good defending at the near post. Defending corners is hard as that hits the post, and great tackle by, I don't know who that was. I think it's our new left back, Collier. The goal difference is pretty similar as well. So it's really, really tight. Free kick to Walton Casuals. Curled. Good save of Okoro. Cleared by Robin Grigg. We've had 0 shots so far after 16 minutes. And now it's a throw-in for Walton Casuals in their nice stadium. Here they come. Crossed in deep. Back post. Somehow it's kept out. It came off the crossbar and Okoro managed to punch it away. But they come again. It's relentless from Walton. But fortunately that highlight peters out. Mullins picked up an injury. Let's bring. How bad is it? Potential. I would better bring him off. Potential injury. On comes Ratty. You play on the wing. Corner to Walton. We've done absolutely nothing in this game so far. I've got it on balanced now. It's crossed in. Good save, Okoro off the post. Oh, that is unlucky. Headed. Okoro saves it. Then did it come off the? Oh my! I don't know what happened there. Are we actually going to do anything in this game? 0 shots. Ray Rig out wide to Robin Grigg. Knocks it long, looking for Fawkes. Can't win it, but Sean Walker on the ball. Now playing as an attacking central midfielder rather than an advanced playmaker. Not long again, looking for Fawkes. Russell Higgs has just done absolutely nothing for us this season. Here they come. Malemb to Garrod. Into the path of Miller. Is he going to have a strike? He does. It's over the bar. We've got to go attacking. How have we had 0 shots? I've had team meetings as well, by the way, guys. And then Chef had a chat with me saying he wasn't happy. Everyone, it's just, it's gone from bad to worse. But Higgs steps in. Come on, we need some positivity. Higgs, where are you? What? Play football. What are you doing? Play football. Not whatever that crap is as they make it 2-0. That is just I can't wait for this season to end. We're in the relegation zone. Met Police are winning. We are losing. And we've got 3 games to save our season after this. And I have no idea how we're going to do it because 16 shots to our 1. Aggressive. Show me something else, lads. Show me something else. We're trying something different. Fawkes and Agu up front. Agu has come on for Higgs. Rig playing behind with Ratty in central midfield because I brought him onto the pitch. I kind of need to keep him on there with Walker. I have to do something different. I just have to. First highlight of the second half. Okoro picks it up. Maybe I should be playing Trollope. Perhaps I shouldn't have dropped him. Perhaps Okoro doesn't deserve his place in the team considering he's only just come in. He doesn't know the players. But here goes Agu. One of our other new players. Agu round the back. Has the shot when he should have passed to Fawkes, I think. It was a decent effort, but that is a chance. Our only chance of the game so far. Corner to Walton. Crossed in. Headed away. But we don't pick up the second ball ever. Miller curls it onto the crossbar. Here we go. Robin Gureg over the top. Looking for Fawkes to run onto. He's got support with 2 players, but he goes for it himself and passes it into the hands of the goalkeeper. Corner to Walton. Headed away. Headed back into the box. That's 3. It's all over. Are we going down? Are we going down to the 8th tier of English football? What are you doing, chef? I've probably confused my players trying different things, but with those 4 defeats in a row prior to this episode, I played the same tactic. I just gave it a chance and it didn't work as we give the ball away. Good save by Okoro that time. Either way, we've got top of the table Salisbury City. Agu's through. Come on, Agu. Oh, it glitched. It saved. Walton on the attack again. We've literally got worse, haven't we? Every game. 2 red cards in the last game. Today we've just literally non-existent in that first half. That's 4. Fawkes is through round the back and he finishes. Fawkes finally scores. Agu crosses it in. Is that a sort of glimmer of hope towards our morale? It's a useless, pointless goal. Walker punts it over the top for Agu, who finally decides to pass it, crossing it in. And Fawkes slams it home. We actually had 4 clear-cut chances in this game. If we'd stuck them all away, we'd have drawn 4-4. I mean, there's a positive spin to it, I suppose. The second half was much better. Perhaps I need to go with this. I just don't know who to play at the back because they're all as bad as each other. We really are fighting for our lives now. Let's create a tactic then from scratch. It needs to be done. Nothing is working. And I thought the diamond formation kind of was a little bit positive in that second half. So, what do we want to play? Do we go attacking against Salisbury or do we go cautious or balanced? I think we need to go cautious against them. And we'll go direct. We'll try and hit them on the break basically. Focus play through the middle. Attacking width very narrow. Hit early crosses into the box from the fullbacks. We've got that target man in Fawkes. He's tall. Just knock it to him. Lump it to him. Don't want my players to dribble really because they can't dribble. Perhaps we should play for set pieces. Ray Riggs decent. Let's give it a go. I'm just trying things here. We're going to regroup when possession has been lost. We're not going to counter press. I think that's problematic. We try and win the ball back and it just leaves so much space at the back. But we will counter. We need to counter. We're going to distribute quickly. I'm not going to tell my goalkeeper. I'm not going to tell Coro. Should I play Trollope? Perhaps Trollope should come back into the team. Narrow defensive width. They can have the width, they can cross it in and hopefully our players can head it away. Not sure about that. We won't press too strongly. We just need to come back a bit. You know, lower line of engagement. Get the men behind the ball. I'm just thinking here about what we need to do. Let's go with that. It's time for our trip to first place Salisbury then. They have a nice little ground. This is it then. Salisbury away from home. Met Police have Gosport in 6th place, fighting for a playoff place, I suppose. So maybe that will be in our favour. And Salisbury already champions. So, it's going to be tough though, isn't it? Against the best team in the league. Somehow we beat them earlier in the season, but they thrashed us in, the FA Cup 3rd qualifying round. So we've gone with this diamond formation. Now I've brought everyone in to the first team just to see what my assistant says we should play. I'm just intrigued. Best 11. Should we go for that? Pick without restrictions, best 11. What does it suggest? So it suggests Malone and Fawkes up front. I don't know why that way around. I'm going to swap them. Regen attacking midfield. Walker as the advanced playmaker. Now young Powell in the team. Richard Powell making his debut. That is brave. Do we go with the box-to-box midfielder role or the Carolero? More of a shuttler. I might go for that actually. Let's give the Carolero a go. I've never used it, so it's a bit of a brave move. I'm nervous. Really nervous. That's the formation Salisbury are going with then. Wing backs, 3 in the middle, 2 up front. We might be exposed down the wings, but I just feel we're just not getting any joy from the wingers at the moment. I've got wingers on the bench if we need to revert to that with Higgs and Ratty. Today's the day! Please, today. 6 defeats in a row heading into this game against top of the table Salisbury. It's not brilliant preparation at all. It's likely to be a loss, isn't it? And then we've got 2 games to save our season. We have to hope and pray Kings Langley and Met Police lose today as well. Off we go then in our home kit, playing away from home as we often have to, because teams tend to have lighter home kits, which means we have to play in our dark home kit as well. Although we could play on our third shirt, which is green. I don't know why we don't use it. We've only used it once. Encouraging start. Nothing. No drama at the moment. Ray Rigg. He's got a free kick about him. It's crossed in and it's headed home by Jamie Kirkwood. His first ever goal for Regen Rovers. Is this the tactic that will work? Diamond formation. Cautious football. Play for set pieces. Rigg, what a beautiful, dangerous free kick. And we're 1-0 up. We beat them in the league earlier in the season. Can we make it 2? First highlight for Salisbury. Knocked up the pitch for Coulson into Murdoch. Out wide. We're defending narrowly, remember. Hoping that we can beat them in the air and Okoro can come and grab the ball. That's what our plan is anyway. We'll see if it actually comes to fruition. We're out the relegation zone. As it stands, Kings Langley have dropped into it. There's 3 teams on 38 points. Met Police have a much better goal difference. So as they're round the back and Okoro tips it round the post one-on-one. Good save. If he makes mistakes today, we will bring Trollope back into the team. Let's hope he can live up to his reputation, his current ability. And, he almost kept that out, but he couldn't quite. It's 1-1. We're dropping back into the relegation zone. Free kick to Salisbury. Curled, near post, Coro keeps it out, but they're still on the attack, it's cleared. Another corner to Salisbury, they're all over as we've only had that one shot. Back post, penalty, no. It's stupid mistakes. Was it Powell as well? Was it young Richard Powell on his debut? Come on, Okoro, earn your money. Steps up, sends him the wrong way. We're 2-1 down. Another loss. 7 defeats in a row. End this pain, guys. I suppose if we get relegated, we will hopefully be a little bit superior to the rest of the league below. As Okoro grabs that. We've improved the team. We've brought in some decent players in the last few weeks. We've got a good crop of youngsters. We can hopefully find some more players. I'll get rid of all the crap. And we can come back stronger. And perhaps have a nice positive season next year with some wins. As that's 3. This isn't the answer then, this tactic. We've tried to basically defend narrowly and win the headers in the box, and it's just not working. We'll go positive. We've not seen anything from our front players. Okoro knocks it long. We're just useless. Useless. Here they come, dominating pre-season, as you would expect. I mean, let's be honest, we're expected to lose this. Pumped clear by Okoro. Looking for Fawkes, who's been non-existent in this game. It's knocked. Good header by Chef. Rigg, what are you doing? Missing the ball. Oh no, round the back. Good save, Okoro. Cleared. Perhaps it wasn't the best idea to bring Powell into the team. I fired them up. I'm going to try shorter passing. I think us going direct doesn't really work because we don't really have the heading ability. Should have thought about that before, shouldn't I? We're going to whip crosses in from deep. We will go attacking. Bringing Russell Higgs on in the middle for Richard Powell. I don't know why my assistant suggested playing him. Just thrown into the deep end. Poor old Richard Powell. Here's my... I've thrown quite a few youngsters into the deep end, haven't I? Here's Fawkes. Fawkes round the back. It's into Rini, who hits it and makes it 3-2. We're still in this game. Miraculously. From only 2 shots, we've scored twice. 0 clear-cut chances as well. Oh, there's a chance here. There is a chance. Malone ran forward. Good ball over the top for Fawkes. Took him an eternity to just turn. It was like a big old cruise liner turning around, and he eventually passed it back to Rini. Great finish. Really great finish. Fawkes wins the header. Higgs. Malone tackled. Oh, red card. Red card for Salisbury. Can we turn this around miraculously? What do I do to make things, to improve things here? Maybe we'll get the fullbacks to attack. Standard passing directness. Much higher tempo. We will counter press. We're going to put pressure on them now. We need to do something. Little bit of pressure. Get stuck in. Let's win it back. Let's turn this game around. This is a massive opportunity. But they're probably just going to defend now, aren't they? Very attacking. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. Agu's coming on for Rig. More direct passing. Smash it over the top. In fact, extremely direct passing. Let's just knock it up the pitch. Come on, guys. Get an equaliser. One last chance. Collier into the path of Malone. Crossfield ball for Grigg. Robin Grigg. What is he doing? What is he doing? It's back to Reaney eventually. Into the path of Collier. Collier to Walker. Walker to Grigg. Someone have a shot. Reaney to Grigg. Grigg back to Reaney, knocks it long for Agu. Anti-climax or what? It's over. Just wasn't quite good enough. Just to try and give them a bit of encouragement. We scored twice against Salisbury. Just wasn't enough in the end. However, we're still level on points with Met Police. They are 6 goals ahead of us though. Kings Langley have a worse goal difference, 2 points ahead of us. They do have a game in hand against Poole. So after those 3 defeats, 7th defeat in a row, I thought today can't get much worse. Let's just go to bed and hopefully I'll wake up in a better mood with some fresh ideas. And I have woken up in a better mood because I have just hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, which means so much to me. It really does. I've been doing this almost 6.5 years, so thank you for the support. So this is the situation with 2 games to go. We're level with Met Police on points, but they have a superior goal difference because of our leaky defence over the last few games. However, they've got Merthyr today, who are in the playoffs, hoping for a playoff place, so hopefully they can do us a favour. And then they've got Kings Langley, which could be huge if both us and Met Police win today. Basingstoke in 12th. They have some dangerous players. I've done some research. Really good wingers. So I've reverted to a 4-4-2 to hopefully nullify their wingers. The diamond tactic, it wasn't actually that good against Salisbury. I know we scored twice, but it took us a long time to actually get into that game, and it was only because I made some tactical tweaks really that we had an impact on that game. So I've reverted to what we know best. This was the tactic that probably won us the most games. I've got to trust it, haven't I? I've just got to believe in the 4-4-2 with the back 4 that I trust most at the moment. And Trollope is back in goal. I've got to give him his chance, haven't I? I just got to believe in him. Okoro, he's done okay, but he has conceded a lot of goals. I've just got to believe in Trollope. I'm sure loads of you have been calling for him to be back in the first team. So Basingstoke coming down to Winchester. Nice easy route for them down the M3. I've gone back to basics with the tactic. I think I'm confusing my players with too many instructions. I'm at the stage where I'm indecisive. I'm just making decisions on a whim and hoping it works. Just like the subs, I'm just throwing them on the bench. Let's see what happens. Maybe not the most positive sign heading into this game. Where am I? I'm back. I'm here. The screen's not here. There we go. There we go. We're at Plumbing Park, Winchester, for this game. They've got deadly wingers. So dangerous. I'm just so indecisive right now as to what I think you can tell. What do you think? The signs aren't good. I'm indecisive. We've lost 7 games in a row. Surely I'm going to lose another. We're going to go down, aren't we? But let's try and have some positivity, Paul. Come on. Let's be calm. Let's not overreact. There we go. That's worked nicely. I don't know what to do about their wing. Is there any point marking wingers that are really fast? Because they're going to beat us, aren't they? Like pressing intensity. If we press, I don't know, maybe we should hold off them. Just show on the weaker foot and maybe tackle hard. Show them what you're all about. We need Robin Grigg and Collier just getting in them. That's what we need. Studs up. 7th tier of English football. That's non-league football, isn't it? It's fine. It's allowed. There I am in my gold suit, ready for this big game. I've had a nice sleep. Are we going to survive, or are we going to go down to the 8th tier of English football? We need Merthyr to do us a massive favour against Met Police today. I'm just allowing Trollope to do whatever he wants to do, to be honest. Matty Ratty, he did well to win that header. Sean Walker, back to Chef, over the top. I'm not entirely sure who he was looking for then. Maybe we need to push the wingers on a bit. But Sean Walker does well, but then runs away. Why? Why would you win the ball then run away when there was an opportunity to grab it? And oh, Chef, what are you doing trying to play the offside trap? Did you see it? I've not got offside trap on, have I? No. Oh, my defenders are just absolutely clueless. Perhaps I should be playing 3 at the back. Maybe that was the way I should have gone. Like 3 average defenders to try and make one reasonably solid unit. I don't know. Robin Grigg, come on, get in Lawrence's face. There! That's what I wanted. Good tackle. Oh, Lawrence is round the back though to punish us. Right, we're going for it now. We're going attacking. I'm going to push the wingers up as well. Oh, it's a highlight straight away. Sean Walker over the top. Looking for Fawkes. Can't capitalise on that. That's not a highlight. It wasn't. It was. Don't do that to me, Football Manager. Let's encourage the lads. Corner to Basingstoke. We're not very good at defending corners. I've tweaked them. And that was almost another goal. Apparently we should be playing a short passing style. I'm just lumping it. I'm just hoping that something sticks up there. Why aren't you even going for the ball, Rig? I know you're not very good at heading, but at least attempt to go for it. Greg, the running of my play, it's just stupid sometimes. They're just, oh, yep, let's know. They're so indecisive as to whether to go for the ball or not. Here's Tom Reaney. Rig, back to Matty Ratty. In a more advanced position now. Into Sean Walker. Walker to Matty. This is nice play. Now we need a good cross from Matty Ratty. It's to Fawkes. And we've won a penalty. And Ray Rigg has the opportunity to get us back into this game. This could be huge. Come on, Ray Rigg. Ray Rigg with a wig. Up he steps. Please, Ray. It's in. It's 1-1. Thank bloody goodness for that. I'm going to go back to balanced football, but we'll leave the wingers further advanced. What I will say now is concentrate. We don't want to concede and equalise. Oh, they've been overwhelmed by that. As it stands, we're still in the relegation zone. Merthyr and Met Police are drawing 1-1. Late goal from Merthyr in that half. Kings Langley drawing. Harrow are losing. Swindon Supermarine are winning, but I think they're probably out of it. Do I continue to go with this? Do I go for that? Keep it up? Yeah. That's delighted them. I want to keep the morale up because it's so low at the moment. Now, I'm going to make a change. Rigg's going to go over to the left and we're going to bring on Patrick Malone and we're going to play Fawkes as a target man. He's not really been involved. And I'm going to play Patrick Malone as a poacher. Classic target man poacher. Let's go with that. Rigg can't really play on the left, but he's on the pitch for set pieces mainly. I think going back to basics has kind of worked. I know Basingstoke have been the better team. We've literally had one shot and that's from a penalty. However, you know, we've done okay. Basingstoke, goal kick, smashed up the pitch. Walker does well, but then he's out of position. Chef, just non-existent. Argent round the back, good save by Trollope, but it's another corner. And Sadie's going to take it for Basingstoke. Whipped to the back post. Good header away by Chef this time. Merthyr are winning. We're out the relegation zone as it stands. This is huge. Here's Walker. Walker into Reaney, over the top for Rigg, does well, Fawkes scores on the volley. Unbelievable scenes. How did Ray Wig with a wig win a header? How did his hair stay on? I don't understand. Look at this. Reaney just battered it into the box. Rigg, how has he beaten someone 5 foot taller than him? But Fawkes on the volley gets his 23rd goal of the season. Wow. We've had 2 shots and we've scored from both of them. What the hell do I do? Chef. Merthyr winning 4-1. This is massive. Ray Rigg. Back to Walker. Collapses. That's poor. Chef out of position. Where's the defenders? Where's Robin Grigg? Oh, it's off the bar. Get rid of it, Collier. Clear it. Oh, this is horrific feeling. It's horrible. We're currently 3 points above the drop zone. We'll still need something in the last game of the season to guarantee safety though. But here they come. It's wide. Right, Ratty's coming back. Rigg, you're coming back. Maybe I should bring Russell Higgs on for Rigg. Oh, now I don't know because he's the set piece taker, isn't he? Perhaps I should trust him on the left there. Walker's going to play as a normal central midfielder. Matty Ratty. Reaney, Fawkes, you can play as a support forward. In fact, we're just pressing forward Malone as well. We need to waste time. Be more disciplined. I have to leave Fawkes on. I have to leave Rigg on, really. Come on, lads, please. Hang on. There's 10 minutes to go. Oh, this is horrible. It's knocked clear. Chef does well. Walker. Good ball out wide to Matty Ratty. Another goal would be massive. Matty Ratty into the box. Fawkes! Oh, relief. I can't quite believe this. Matty Ratty, what a cross. And Fawkes. Wow. Hold on, lads. Hold on. Right, I'm bringing Higgs on for Rigg, and we're going ultra defensive. Please, hang on, guys. Hang on. We can do this. It's a corner to Basingstoke. There's a few minutes. Oh, no, it's a penalty. Fawkes is giving it away as well, of all people. Oh, this is horrible. 4 minutes. They're going to get a goal here, and then it's squeaky bum time. Come on, Trollope. Come on. Oh, you went the right way. You couldn't keep it out. They have been all over us. 21 shots. Why aren't they in their flip-flops? Don't run back to the halfway line and try and get an equaliser. This is it. This is it. We're going to get a win finally. Surely. Ref, blow the whistle. Do not do anything harsh to us, please. Just blow that bloody whistle. Yes! Oh my. We have won 3-2 against Basingstoke. Morgan Fawkes, you are a hero. You really are. That is magnificent. And now we just need a draw on the last day of the season to stay up. It's the last team meeting of the season. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what the best thing to say here is. Should I go with that? Oh, most of them have reacted well. There we go. That's positive. And my last press conference of the season as well. Regardless of today's result, I will be doing a season review. They're going to be called Regen Rovers Recap. So the first Regen Rovers Recap will be the Season 1 review. And that will be out probably tomorrow. I will look at everything in detail, how our season went, player performances, average ratings, etc. That sort of thing. I'll do a quick overview at the end of this video. But for those of you that want to see this season in more detail, it's also good for people that can't watch the entire season, every single episode, and just want to get a flavour of how we're getting on with Regen Rovers. I hope you're looking forward to that video. But first of all, it's the last day of the season against Hendon. We just need a draw. We might not even need a draw because Kings Langley might do us a favour and draw or win against Met Police. They're safe now, so maybe they won't. Met Police have got everything to play for. It's either us or the Police that are going to go down to the division below. And for the last game of the season then, Hendon coming all the way down from London to Winchester to take us on. I've pushed the wingers up. I want to try and take the game to Hendon. They've come down here to Winchester. We're going to show them who's boss at Plumbing Park. Keep him with the same lineup though, keep him with the same bench. Fawkes is on fire, not just because he's scoring goals, he's a phoenix, isn't he? Fawkes the phoenix. Ah, German, I remember him. He's playing on the wing today. Their best player of the season is this chap, Jake Cass, playing up front. We can't underestimate them. I'm sure they won't underestimate us either, even though they should be playing in flip-flops. But we owe Hendon after what happened last time. Will there be late drama? If we lose and Met Police win, we're down because of the goal difference. So it really is not in our hands. Well, it is in our hands because if we draw, we survive. But if we find ourselves losing towards the end of this game quite badly, we're going to have to pray that Kings Langley... Oh, they've gone 1-0 up already. And Riggs, corner, into the box. Headed into the danger zone. It's off the line. So close. Grigg up to Walker. Maybe still a chance. Walker crosses it in. Rigg. No, he can't quite get there. I think going back to basics, just switching off all those instructions helped in the game against Basingstoke. It wasn't comfortable. They were the better team, but it got us the win. But here they come. It's headed away well. Walker heads it up looking for Rigg, who has to run back. That's... Oh no. Why have we switched off there? Ferguson crosses it into the back post. Headed! Over Trollope's bar. Don't know whether it's a good move to bring Trollope back into the team, really. He still conceded twice. I mean, one was from a penalty, to be fair. We've won another corner. Ray Rigg into the box, back post again. Walker down to Collier. Someone stick it in the back of the net. Yes! Chef scores. Chef scores his first ever goal for the club, and that might be the goal that confirms our safety in this division. Wow, it was a right old scramble. Walker headed it in. I thought Collier was going to score. Then Matty, but no. Chef, oh look at him. He was on the floor. He got up and stroked it home. That is a massive goal from Chef, our captain, who's been, let's be honest, probably the worst player this season overall, even though I've kept the faith with him. Things are going well. Let's keep going. I could go defensive at this point. Corner to Hendon. Crossed in. Back post. Over the bar. We're 6 points clear of the relegation zone as it stands. I maybe should pull the wingers back now. Here's Chef. Up to Parsons. Into Sean Walker. Interesting ball. Oh, really good ball to Matty Ratty. Down the right hand side. Matty Ratty crosses to the back post. Fawkes is on the end of it. Ray Rigg scores! Surely we are staying up. 7 defeats in a row. We beat Basingstoke and now we're beating Hendon. And it looks like we're going to survive. What a cross from Matty Ratty. Fawkes does exceptionally well though to head that across to Rig, who's in space, and he beats the keeper just about. I'm going to bring Russell Higgs on to the pitch. I think Rig has done his job, although he's been dangerous. Maybe we should I'll leave Fawkes on for now. I will go defensive. I will tell us to time waste. Maybe we know the tactic for next year. Just something simple. Nothing too complicated at this level. I've been relatively simple throughout the season. We've played 4-4-2, but I've just increasingly added instructions over time because I've kind of thought, well, let's just improve this tactic. But it's made it worse, if anything. Parsons trying to play it through to Fawkes unsuccessfully, so we've not made the substitution yet. And Hendon looking to get a goal back. Kirkwood should have that covered. He does, but Reenie's not switched on to run after that. It's not over yet. You know, it could all go wrong. Matty Ratty, back to Grigg. Over the top. A third goal will surely be enough. Rig chasing down Strong. It's back to their goalkeeper. Is this going to be a highlight or not? Get on with it. Kirkwood heads that. Parsons can't get in there. Come on, get back to him. Win it back. Germans charging forwards. That's a really good ball, and it's 2-1. First thing they've really done in this game, apart from corners. We can still concede a goal and we'll be okay at this point. I'd rather not, though. I've got some tired legs out there. Rigg's going to come back into the midfield for Walker. I'm going to throw on Malone. We're so close. We are so close. I'm going to bring Fawkes off for his standing ovation. He's had a marvellous season. And let's just throw a go on for the last few minutes. Come on. We're going to survive. Surely. Blow the whistle. Met Police equalised, but surely it doesn't matter. We have survived. We move above Kings Langley. Wow, we've done it. 2 wins to end the season, and somehow we stay up. I don't understand how we did that, because we were in all sorts of dire straits. But look at that, 18th place, 41 points. Oh, how the hell did we survive? I just have no idea. Look at all of this. But we did it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Football Manager gods. Obviously, me having a sleep overnight worked. We come back refreshed, and we managed to win twice. This is the table in more detail. Then Salisbury champions. We've got the playoffs between Dorchester, Merthyr, Farnborough and Gosport. Met Police, Harrow, Swindon Supermarine relegated. We have survived. I'm just going to pull every single player into the first team, so we've got everyone in it that featured in the first team. I'm just going to quickly show you some statistics, but then remember to watch the Regen Rovers recap to look at things in a lot more detail. Most appearances this season was Chef. His average rating was terrible, but he scored. He scored a crucial goal. Top goal scorer, of course, was Morgan Fawkes with 24 goals. What a hero. We need to try and get him back next season. He's now 18 years old, by the way. Sean Walker, 11 goals from him, our second top goal scorer, and Ray Rigg third with 6. Assists-wise, Ray Rigg top with 12, then Matty Ratty with 8, and Morgan Fawkes with 7. Most man of the match awards goes to Fawkes, then Walker, and the highest average rating goes to... We'll ignore the top 2 because they hardly played. Morgan Fawkes with a 7.0. Wow. Thank you for watching this first season of Regen Rovers. It has been tough. Really tough. But yeah, I'm glad you stuck with me. If you haven't done so already, please leave a like on this video. It would be very much appreciated. Once again, thank you for 50,000 subscribers. It means a hell of a lot. In the Regen Rovers recap, there is going to be some more Ask the Manager questions that I will answer. So keep your eyes out for that. But until next time, enjoy Football Manager 2019. Enjoy the rest of your day. Come on, you younglings. Walker into Reenie, over the top for Rigg. Does well. Fawkes scores! Someone stick it in the back of the net. Yes! Chef scores!